Alrighty. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. I have been hella busy. Oh, wait. Nope. Yep. Right there. Alright, so in terms of this stream, we have two Pokemon that I am planning on hunting. The first one being a shiny Latias, specifically in Pokemon Soul Silver. And I also have to shiny hunt. Where are you? Shiny Darkrai from Pokemon Platinum. I'm also going to be doing some shiny hunting in the Safari Zone for reasons that are kind of just obvious. Like, why would I not? Now, if I can get the freaking... There we go. Latias right there. All right. Where is... Oh, right. I put the thing over here. All right. Oh... Yes, I'll do this one. Actually, you know what? You know what? Let's do this. Hold up. I haven't done this shit in a while, so I'm gonna see if I can get away with it. Go to size by 1. All right. All right. This is gonna be something. Let's see how far I can get away with this. All right, go to Pokemon, not Black. Let's do Soul Silver. Shrink the size. Shrink the size. Shrink the size. Here. Ah, titties. Right. Alright, actually, we'll do this. I'm gonna make this more easier on my end. I'm gonna fly. So I already got the item I need to do in terms of the... What is it? For both event Pokemon. So I don't need to worry about that. My main thing is to have this properly set up so that I can just run them all at the same time. Which, you know, this ain't my first rodeo. Just need to go here. Alright. Also, I'm going to take the luxury in doing this. Move to Pokemon Platinum. You... Oh, wait a minute. I need someone to actually fight the Latias. Alright. Boop-a-boop. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. I know I already have... Oh, yeah, let me move this out of the way so that I'm not doing such. This game should be this. I hope it is. Okay, good. This is... Double check. We have Gyarados up front. Alright, and then let me go over here. Blah, 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 blah. You guys are gonna be on the side. I'm still damn pissed off because I lost my progress last stream and it ruined my whole day. Like, I believe I got up to where I was, but even still, it hurt a lot. This is like the third round I had to do this? Alright. Wait a minute. It's not Jormungandr, right? No, that's just Da. Da is fine. Da is good. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4. Cover this up. This up. Yep, blah, 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 yep, I got the soul dew. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, look, it's the Latias. Alright. Now, to save up front. And then, here's the trick I like to do, because it speeds up the process. Save. And then just hit 2, and also just gonna save these. Make it more easier on my end. Up. And then, since I'm going to be more focusing on Darkrai, I'm going to be more this. Uh-oh. Maybe, no, I can't make them more higher. And, you know, just one just to fill in the gap. Alright. Everyone's already set. Well, mostly. Let me try to do this. Wait, is it not? Oh. Wait, can I make these smaller? No, I can't. Oh well. There we go. Nice. And somewhat symmetrical. Okay. Let me grab you. That. Yes. I'm actually, while I'm doing this, let me get the other bots up. Because I always like to have something that's automating on the side, so I don't have to use a lot of brain power. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Let's do... Oh wait, what am I doing? Alright, I'm gonna run this one to the other side. Might as well hit A to see what we got for these. 6. Oh, this is gonna be very fun. I can already smell the this taking a long ass. What the? Wait. Okay, I got a single Gyarados off. That's gonna be funny for people that are jumping into the stream. Like, oh, what the heck? You got a normal Gyarados. the way. Spin. All right. Make sure everything's loaded up. Move out of the way. Set up fishing. Oh, crap. I thought I set this up. Also double checking. No. Oh. Damn, I'm not prepared. I'm messing this up. This. And this. This. Go back to here. Zoom this out. Ish. All right. Very unprofessional, I know. Okay. You to the side. Have you set to spin? Now, where's dadgummit, I forgot my headphones. I left them in the All right, we'll do this. Boop. All right, I'm gonna hit this set up, and then I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Nothing. Fantastic. All right, had to double check. Oh shit, a Chansey. Nice. So it kind of sucks that I have to time everything right. There we go. Alright. I'm more curious of how my luck's gonna be today. Because, I mean, shoot, what was it, last Friday? Or no, it was Saturday. Last Saturday, I had the best of luck. So I will say this. I've been doing some stuff on the side. Luckily, I managed to find a way to grab one of my old games. Like, I'm talking, what was it? Pokemon no. Ultra Sun, yeah, Ultra Moon, my bad. And luckily enough, I didn't manage to delete the save file, though I'm pretty sure there's a reason why I didn't delete the save file. But anyways, I managed to found a way to save the file and then upload it onto my computer so that I'm able to continue on with this challenge. Though I'm dealing with some minor hiccup based off of the software I'm using, because I used Azaria, I think that's how they pronounce it, and it wasn't really helpful, specifically to, you know, upload a new save file into the software. But whoa, wait, huh? Oh, never mind. I dozed off for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, was that shiny? But no, it was just its animation phase. No worries. No idea. I mean, practically I want to, you know, do something on the side as I shiny hunt. Actually, you know what? Can I change my sprite? Damn it. Yeah, let me change my streaming avatar. What do we got? I mean, I hope I have like a Latios or Latios I can use. Yeah. Let me. Huh? All right, what do we got? Damn, it's so damn small. Let's see. Zapdos, Moltres, no. Skip a few down, skip a few down. Ah! There you are. And then Latios, make it a shiny. Boom. Wait. Wait, where'd it go? Is it gone? Oh, it's covered up. Okay, hold up. Display. Let me move it down so that you guys can see it. Why are you not being responsive, you sack of shit? There we go. Yep. Now move this out of the way. None. Let's see, do this real quick. You know what? Hold up. I could watch myself stream. It's not weird. Oh wait. All right. Why can I not see my stream? Oh, I know. Do that. Also do that, and then there we are. You know what? You know what? Hold up. I'm gonna freaking add filters to my YouTube side, since I never do. Man, I start. No. Yeah. That. Nope. Nice. Still nothing. Oh, hey, Ogu. How you doing? I'm shiny hunting again because misery loves company. And I decided to have a Darkrai as company. Shit, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I'm back into this level of shiny hunting, and I'm not apologizing. Not yet. Though, now that I think about it, I think it would be a fun idea for, because I'm assuming I'm later down the line, I'm still going to be shiny hunting in the Safari Zone. I think what I would do is maybe I'll have a thing where I'll have like a poll set up or voting, and whichever shiny Pokemon I find or catch in said Safari Zone, I can like send them the copy of the Pokemon in question or something like that. I don't know. I think it'd be a fun little giveaway I can do. Which, granted, you are going to see me actually catch said Pokemon. It's not like I'm cheating it or any of that crap. Though the only problem I can see out of this is more on the how do I deliver it. Because there's only like... There's two ways of doing it. One of them is more easier and faster. The other one's going to take too long, but it's going to be more, I guess, legit. But who knows? Also, what are the odds of me getting a 3 to 2 shinies right off the bat? Ah, dog gave me a sunny look. That's nice. What we got? Also, I think I've made it easy. I think I'm going to make this easy for myself. If I do plan on shiny hunting the Latios or Latias again, it's going to be in the later games, like Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, because I could go down the route of just try to shiny hunt roaming Pokemon, but I like to keep my sanity in check. Also, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm about 98 positive that if I try to do the same trick I did with last stream, it will never become a shiny. Or at least that's my guess. But anyways, how you doing, Goo? Did I not say that? Wait, why is that one ignoring everything? Oh, that's why you ignore it. I lost the sync. Better wait to see what you cook up with our art collab. I've been pondering. I need to double read what you sent me, because I need to like get a general idea. Actually, thinking about it now, I could probably think of a more of a space-like background. I don't know. Yeah, I do know when it comes to art stuff, I honestly haven't done art stuff in a while. The latest thing I've ever done was more of a personal project of if I was ever in the digital circus, what would my digital circus avatar would look like. And I spent like a good 2 weeks, debating on what it would be and what would be the inspiration. And the only thing I got was and I'm pretty sure, like, hindsight, I tried my best not to make it look too similar to the other characters, but I ended up going with a similar, like, Jax build, but the design is, I'm trying to work on it so it doesn't look like Jax. But the idea is supposed to be inspired by, like, the old 3D pixelated video game characters. But, you know, give it into a, you know, casual bite look. But, you know, kind of hard to do that. Especially the coloring. Because, dear Lord, I just want to make the fur black, but, you know, it doesn't really pop out. Compared to purple, or red, or white. Come on, give me something. I feel like I should start placing bets on my streams, like for instance, if I fail like 20 attempts, I have to do like 5 push-ups or something small and dumb. Or, I don't know. Something to keep me entertained instead of just keep mashing the buttons hoping for something that is probably not going to show up. Ooh, what we got? Damn. Alright, I called dibs on not the short one. That is all I'm going to say. I don't know the third person can be. I don't know. No idea. You know what? Shoot, we could just have like just some random obscure Dragon Ball character. Like, damn, I was gonna say Tarple, but no, he's terrible. Wukong. Oh, well, keep in mind, I said Dragon Ball character. Wukong is just too easy. Also, like, that's like 2 OCs. Maybe, no. Damn it, I was gonna say Goten, but no, that just makes it worse. He can be the big one. I guess. we can do a third OC. I don't know. I feel like if this is gonna be like a joke type of art, it has to be some random ass character. I feel like that will kind of hit the punchline. Piccolo. I was gonna suggest Piccolo because of that T-shirt, but I feel like Piccolo's is like way too on the nose. Oh wait, you're also. Oh no, you are right. We actually have to pick a character that's actually tall, which Piccolo is. Actually, shoot. I think with the exception of any other villains and dead villains, I think Piccolo is the tallest character in Dragon Ball. Either that or rivaling Whis, but that's only because of the hair and floating and a bunch of other bullshit. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no, I'm out of sync! Alright, hold up, I can fix this. I can fix this. Close enough. You know, I should do the dumb thing as I did last time, where I just do a little dance and then hit A. And that makes you feel. No, it does not. It makes me feel bored, and as I am bored, I do things that are dumb. Shit. You know, I just realized something. If I really wanted to shiny hunt Latias and me, I think I could get away with shiny hunting Darkrai. I could just play like later games where they decrease, or no, I guess increase the chancey or the shiny chance. Because again, I'm still fighting the 1 out of 8,192. I could play the older games, and I could have that rate chopped in half. But I'm not going to because of the time and management and, you know, luck it would take to get all that set up. Ooh, Dragonair. Nice. All right. I'm willing to bet I will find at least one shiny throughout this stream. I am that optimistic. Or ignorant. Probably the latter, but I will let you decide on what that will be. All right. Oh, dang. You know what I could also do? Well, actually, no, I haven't set it up yet. But what I could do, if I really wanted to, which I'm probably going to do it anyways, because I know you can do this in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. If you bring an Arceus to a certain spot and then Cynthia gets involved, you can do this little ritual where you can get a level 1 legendary of one of the, I guess, the creation trio. The egg? The egg? Wait, are you referring to the, what's it called? The Togepi egg? Or are you referring to, about something else? Which, if I actually remember correctly, there actually are people that shiny hunt the legendary trio in terms of the level 1. What were you saying? Oh, no. What I was saying was, if I wanted to, which I'm probably going to do it anyways, but not in terms of shiny hunting, there's a specific event where it only works if you have an Arceus in your party. And what it does is that it triggers this special event where you can hunt them. Yes. Yeah. So you could shiny hunt this, the Arceus to do all this setup so that you can get one of the creation trios as a shiny. I am, going to keep my sanity and not do that because again, when it comes to that one in particular, the ritual takes so fucking long. Like, I dare say, even if I did speed it up, because again, I'm capable of speeding the game up, which I don't like to do it all the time, but let's say hypothetically I did. That would take average about, I want to say 20 to 30 seconds. That's only because of the speeding up. By itself, I'm pretty sure it's going to last like maybe 5 minutes just for a check. So quite frankly, I'm not going to do that. Definitely going to get my hands on at least one, if not all 3 of them. Because again, why would I not? Why would I settle for less? But yeah, no, definitely need to grab those for the trip. Which does remind me at some point. Wait, 4? 4? What are you on about? Hunt God. Oh no, I already have Arceus. Like, wait, oh, I don't think. Actually, no, I already did. I pulled it up in the Discord. My own personal Discord. I actually did catch a shiny Arceus. Actually, I caught 2. Where'd I yeah, it's up here. Actually, yeah, I even recorded myself doing it. Because I was that damn proud. Yeah, I already caught a shiny Arceus, so I don't need to do that again. But, maybe on the other games, like if I do Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Ultra Sun, and other side games, that again, I'm gonna have to do it regardless down the line. I'm probably gonna shiny hunt them as well. But as terms of my the flow I'm doing it, I'm gonna be more focusing on the ones I personally like Shaman, Darkrai, Latios. Latios was just kind of there. And to be fair, I do need to catch Deoxys at some point in my life. Which, I mean, I might as well. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's a few other shinies that I'm forgetting. Because let me think. I started in Gen 3. I did got my hands on Kyogre, Groudon, and especially Rayquaza. Though when it comes to those other two, I might shiny hunt them again, considering I didn't actually like show progress of me actually doing it. But I'm still keeping those two fuckers. Like, I'm still keeping those shinies. I earned them fair and square. In terms of battling, catching, suffering, killing, and etc. What else? I got Latios. I'm working on getting Latias. I already got Darkrai. No, Giratina. I got Shaman. I got Arceus. I technically don't have the legendary dogs as shinies, but I did get my hands on them as the a mystery gift event. So I wouldn't necessarily count it, but I still would. Oh, the legendary dogs. What did I say? I might have said something else. I meant to say the legendary dogs. But yeah, no, I got them from the mystery event that was having at that time. And I was lucky enough to get my hands on all of them. Sword and Shield is not here. Sword and Shield? What do you... Wait. What do you mean about Sword and Shield? Oh, they're cats. What? Wait. Are you telling me the legendary dogs are cats? Gen 8 has dogs. Okay, you need to explain yourself, because I mean, yes, you could argue that the legendary dogs are technically cats, but the only one you can say that clearly is Raikou. Yeah, Raikou, and I guess you could argue Suicune. But honestly, the legendary dogs have a better ring to it than the legendary cats. You're making it sound like this crazy cat lady that has the legendary cats. We got the orange cat, the white cat, the black cat, the edgy cat, specifically because they're black. And then the sassy cat, which is the white one, because yeah. And wait, actually, shoot, didn't we had a conversation about this like a couple months ago? Entei, Raikou, and Suicune are technically classified as legendary. Oh, legendary really? I always called them legendary dogs. But the designs are apparently based off of cat/felines. Entei is a lion, Raikou is a tiger, and what would and Entei is a lion, Raikou is a tiger. What the fuck? Oh. And Suicune is a leopard/panther. Fans often call them dogs due to their canine-like muzzles, though this is considered incorrect. And Mewtwo is a cat. Well, I mean, to be fair, when it comes to Mewtwo, it's supposed to be based off of Mew, and we can all agree Mew is a fucking cat. Like, there ain't no question in my mind or doubt. Mew is literally a cat, and Mewtwo is just a giant cat. And to answer the question, or answer the one debate about the legendary dogs, I mean, I feel like it's going to be one of those things where technicality, you are right. They're not technically dogs, or they're not technically dogs. They're basically cats. However, because they have a ring to it, it's just damn catchy. It's more catchier than the legendary beasts because there's. Stop calling them dogs. I will not. I mean, again, it has a ring to it. Gen 8 has dogs. Okay, wait, what? Okay, hold up. I gotta remember what the hell the Gen 8 legendaries are. There's too many fucking animals to keep track. Gotta fucking grab the Pokédex from .net. Oh wait, it's not gonna show me. Hold up. Gen 8. Cerebi, what do we got? Oh wait, are you? Oh wait, are you talking about like the disaster quad, whatever the? Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. This is a sword and shield. I'm a dumbass. Yeah, sword and shield. Hold up. Oh, you're talking about the two legendary dogs, the sword and shield. I mean, you are technically right. They are legendary dogs, but was that like their actual title? I thought they were called something else. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna try Google Pokemon legendary dogs. So the legendary dogs are okay. So so even Google says, yeah, the legendary dogs are the three trio: Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. They're officially okay. There's my getup. They're officially known as the legendary beasts. Okay, then what do you call the other two? Come to think of it. Wait. Actually, come to think of it, that doesn't make any sense. So, again, the reason they're called the legendary beasts is because they're usually like a trio. Because legendary birds, Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, they're a trio. They're all in kind of one little group. The legendary beasts. There's the what are they called? The creation trio, which, I mean, let's be honest, that's like the best thing they can have in terms of nicknaming them. Which is, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. They got I guess the elemental trios. I don't know what they're called specifically, but like the Reggies. The Reggie trio, essentially. So, all of them have the general, like, the nickname. The hero duo. Or the legendary wolves. See, that's what I'm looking for. But now that you're saying that, it's got me questioning. There's not a lot of, like, legendary titles for certain legendaries. Which, granted, some of them don't really count as legendaries in my opinion, but that's just me. I feel like that they're just slapping the word legendary on it and calling it a day because they can't really think of anything original. But I feel like for other legendaries... Wait, we need our own duo name. I have no idea on that one, Chief, but I will say this. Like, I'll say this. Lugia and Ho-Ho. They are technically two of the same damn coin, but we don't have a nickname for the two, or like a group name. We only just say the Sinnoh or the Johto legendaries. That's like the best thing we can wrap them up with. Or you know what? Let's even take Gen 3, Latios and Latias. Do they actually have a general nickname for the two? Legendary combat hero. The hell is that? I wouldn't call myself a hero. Unless you're referring to another Pokemon. Oh, Zaka and Zamazenta are considered as legendary heroes. Oh, for me and you. Hell no, I ain't no legendary, let alone a hero. But I will keep the combat one. I will keep the combat title. Combat boys. That just sounds weird now. I don't know. I feel like that's a me thing where it's just, you just slap the word boys and it just sounds weird if it specifically has two people in said group that are called the boys. Now, if it was a group, like I'm talking like 4 or more, then I would say, okay, that's kind of cool. It's the boys. We fuck shit up. Still nothing. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me try this. Pokemon Legendary Titles. Okay. Huh. Trio or duo titles. Okay, what does Wiki have to say about the... Huh. Okay, so Generation 1, we got the legendary birds, which was ruled by Lugia. And then Generation 2, they call them the legendary beasts. I personally call them dogs, which is ruled by Ho-Ho. We got the elemental trios, which is the Regis, a legendary golems ruled by Regigigas, and then the weather trio, which is Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. Uxie, Azel, Mesprit is the lake trio, which is ruled by Arceus, obviously. And then Dialga, Palkia, Giratina are the creation trio. Makes sense. Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyrem are the Tau trio, which I have never heard of that one. Cobalion, whatever the fuck these are. They're basically the 3 Musketeers. Don't worry about them. They're not important. They're practically lame, in my opinion. And then the Thundurus, Tornadus, and Landorus are... I'm assuming they're like the Sky Trio, or the Land Sky Trio. I don't know what the hell they're called. And then... let's see, we got Xerneas, Vental, and then Zargate are the Aura Trio, which that's just kind of dumb. Solgaleo, Lunala, and Necrozma are the Light Trio. Zesian? Zamazenta and Eternius are the Combat Trio. And then Okidori, Monkey Dory, and then Zenta Dipity are the Loyal 3. Kinda okay. I'm gonna be honest. The last one sounds gay as fuck, because I get it. They're supposed to be sounding like, oh, they were supposed to be super loyal, but we also learned that was a big fucking lie. So do you still call them the Loyal 3 or the Deserting of 3? Let's see, some of the reigning legendaries that fit into pairs: the Mew duo, the Tower duo, the Eon duo, Lunar duo, Mega duo, blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay, so there are actual like titles, but it's not really like a common title. It's just someone that just made it up just so that they can fill it in. You know what? I need to check something. Hold up. I'm actually curious now. Wait, alright. Offers a personalized family birthday wish. Wait, Pokemon. Aw, you suck. So apparently, I wanted to see because I know like Pokemon had a tradition, and they've kept it for so long, where if the game knows it's your birthday, if you go to the Pokemon Center, it'll be like, "Hey, happy birthday!" You know, throw out confetti, throw out a cake, blah 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 blah. So I got curious to see if do you get any benefits or bonuses on your birthday, or is it just that little thing? Which I don't. Again, I shouldn't care. I don't care. But you know what? The curiosity got the best of me, so I wanted to look. And from the looks of it, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet gives you a higher chance of catching Pokemon with the Destiny Mark, which I guess that's like their own variant of a ribbon you can't really get naturally. So, not really gonna knock it. Pokemon Sword and Shield, Confetti with a Pokeball cake and a birthday curry. Don't know about that one. Let me see. In Pokemon X and Y, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, there's confetti, music, a supreme wish puff, which I guess that's just a obscure item that just gives you stuff. Pokemon Legends ZA and any general ones just offer a personal birthday wish. And the Pokemon Center store, aka Real Life, in Japan, you can receive special cards with a code, a birthday banquet, and a 5% off purchase. And now I wish I was in Japan. Because shit, I would love to go to a Pokemon Center. I would literally lose my shit. If I was young and stupid. But you know, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon, so... Let's see. Oh, neck. Still nothing. Alright, I'm just gonna do this to save my own skin. Oh, you know what? That actually reminds me. Let me check my... Oh, whoops, wrong one. That's not what I wanted to pull up. I wanted to pull up this one. Okay. Alright. I'm feeling lucky in like the next 5 attempts. I'm calling it out. 5 attempts. I'm gonna get the shiny. Okay. 4th attempt. Come on. Come on. Never mind. 3rd attempt. I'm feeling lucky. 3rd attempt. Okay, 2nd attempt. Probably 2nd attempt. Please let it be a 2nd attempt. Okay, one attempt. Ah, well, I tried. Hmm. Actually, you guys want to see something funny? I don't know if I'm able to show it, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, no, I'll do it later. But anyways, so basically what I've been doing all day. Oh, didn't know I could do that. Anyways, so what I was doing today, I found a way so I'm able to connect to my 3DS, and I was trying to pull out one of my save files from my one of my 3DS games. Turns out, because again, the 3DS I bought was modded, and I did a lot. But long story short, I got this custom modded 3DS, and I used it because it had one of the features where you can essentially just grab and download files, save files. So that's what I was doing for a while, and I think I found the one I was looking for. However, apparently there was a extra save files from a different game that was already in here, which I thought was kind of weird, but it was a Pokemon Black save file. So of course curiosity got the better of me, so I decided to download it and take a look what was inside. Surely enough, it was just this random save file of this guy's first playthrough. Got an Oshawott, named himself Max something, Maxwell, Maxim. I don't remember, but it was just straight up weird. I might actually do a little bit more digging to see what other save files were left in there. But it is kind of interesting to just stumble around and just find a random ass save file on an emulator or on a modded 3DS, no less. So, you know what? Shoot, I might actually just do the run through there. Nah, actually, I probably wouldn't. If it was the sequel, then yes. Nope. Hmm. Still no. All right. I'm gonna take a look at my. Okay, just had to double check. All right, let me check my guy in Leaf Green. What have they been up to? Haven't hit triple digits yet. Dang, only found 3 Dragonairs. That's pretty nice. Honestly, the fuck? The fuck are you doing? Oh, also hi, Crimson. We're shiny hunting. That's what the fuck we're doing. Also, I fucked up the syncing. Also, how you doing, Crimson? I haven't seen your ass in a long ass time. Actually, no. I mean, I've seen you in VR chat, but in terms of streaming, I haven't seen your ass in a while. But yeah, no, you've missed out quite a bit, bud. I've been doing the ribbon challenge. I've been honestly been playing all the way from Generation 3 and then moving upward to the later generations. But, you know, I might as well get some legendaries and shinies on the side, so this is what we're doing with this clusterfuck of a screen. I've been busy. But anyways, how you doing? You normally don't stream on the weekends, the last I knew. Also, I'm alright. Yeah, so honestly, I only do Saturdays very loosey-gooseys. So sometimes I'll stream on Saturdays, sometimes I don't. It honestly just depends whether I feel like doing it or not. Though most often than not, I'll usually stream I'll stream Saturdays, like whether I feel like it, or I'm most likely gonna do either a new game or I'm just gonna shiny hunt. But ever since I got migrated into Pokemon Soul Silver, I've already been having this the shiny hunt fevers. So I've been meaning to shiny hunt these two in particular. So I figured, hey, I might as well stream it. Which I've been at this for about an hour. And I'm hoping my luck kind of pushes through. Because what was it? Last Saturday when I streamed, I was shiny hunting Lapras, and I managed to luck out. I mean, I didn't keep count, but I dare say I was somewhere around at least less than 200 attempts. I might be exaggerating, but I honestly don't know. I didn't keep track. I didn't bother putting a counter. Mainly because I just find it very annoying to just constantly turn on the game, hit the reset, hit the tally, and then just keep going back and forth. I find it very annoying. Either that or I just have a really poor way of optimizing. Question: you ever going to take my suggested challenge? Oh, so funnily enough, I actually need to play the game first before I even do said challenge. What was it? I was actually looking at the pricing for the game. So well, first off, I gotta play the game in order for me to actually take consideration for your challenge. But after what I've heard from, like, I've heard about the game, I've heard about, the fast-paced motion, it's similar to another Postal game, not Postal 2, but what was it? I think they called it Postal Brain Damage. I remember streaming it. So I will give, what is it? I will give Ultra Kill a chance. I don't expect me to try to do the challenge. If I'm like, I'm good at the game, or I have, you know, enough skills to do it, I might take on the challenge. But if it's something like I'm like struggling to understand the mechanics until like near the end, I may not. It honestly depends on the skills I have, how fast I can learn the skills, and you know, vice versa. But in terms of streaming it, I am looking to either streaming it on Wednesday or Saturday. It's either a Wednesday or a Saturday for me. Think Postal Brain Damage is how I found you. Really? Actually, wait a minute. I thought you were here with the Postal 2 on the Ludicrous Challenge. I thought that's how I met you. Man, I don't even remember. It was way fucking back. But yeah, I remembered I streamed Postal 2 on the hard difficulty. I remember streaming it again on the ludicrous mode. I remember also streaming Postal 4, which actually reminds me. Oh shit, hold up. Fuck, 3 years. 3 years, 11 months, 24 days, and 22 hours. Damn. Which actually, that reminds me, I don't know whether I'm going to do it or not, but I would like to kind of go back to Postal 4. Mainly because I've heard there's like a shit ton of updates and mechanics they fixed and polished. And I'm kind of curious if it got better or not. Now, whether I do it by myself or whether I do a co-op is honestly debatable. Nearing at a 4-year mark. Damn. 4 damn years. And of course, Lady Goo has to come in and show off with 4 years. I mean, shoot, at this point, I might as well make you guys moderators, but then again, I don't think I ever need that point of moderating, since I don't really get as high as 5. Okay, there we go. Sure, I'll take it. What do we got? It's a yellow flower. Okay, hold up. Let this be. Come on, give me this like lucky chance. I got a yellow flower, yellow shiny. Come on. That would have been so fucking cool. Be like, oh, I got the yellow flower, and then it just by sheer luck and willpower, I just got a shiny. That would have been cool. All right, actually, you know what? I'm gonna try it again. Oh wait, oh fuck. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I botched that up. Wait. All right. So, actually, since you guys are here, I want to ask you a question of sorts. And it didn't dawn on me until someone mentioned it. Apparently, when it comes to Team Rocket, I forgot my train of thought. Damn. So apparently so basically there's this theory that I've heard where the Pokemon that Team Rocket has are not built for combat. Mainly cause, I mean, I'm trying to go down the list. The most common Pokemon that they always have is a Coughing, an Ekans, a Rattata or that Rattata line, or a Zubat in that line. And oh, who's this new person? Well, hi, Blood Red Sakura. Thank you for following and subscribing. Supposedly my face is, oh dang, I didn't notice that. Neat. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the fucking stream chat. I take you're a Pokemon nerd or a connoisseur. Jello? Yeah, Jello. Anyways, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Anyways, apparently the theory goes that the Pokemon from Team Grunts are not designed for combat, rather they're for stealing. So you have like Rattata and Ekans as, you know, more slippery slopes that will kind of slip around and sneak inside, making holes. Coughing makes poisonous gas and smokescreen to kind of, you know, be the equivalent of a smoke bomb. And then Zubat as a form of surveillance. Wait. She's the toga I sat next to. Ah, you can call me anything from my name or Saki if it's easier. Oh, alright. Yeah, Saki's probably more easier for me. Because I don't think I've said Sakura in, like, consistent phrasing. Either that or I just call you Red. I don't know. Depends on how fast my brain responds. But yeah, we're just chilling, talking shit, and shiny hunting. Because that's apparently the plan today. So far, nothing's biting. Any and all are good, shiny. That is true, though. And honestly, I would like people's opinion on this, because I feel like I sound cynical when I talk about it. I feel like certain shinies are more valuable than others. And I've been always wanting to hear someone either debate or counter my claim. Because my general logic is essentially, and again, before I even start, I need to say this up front. If you like a certain shiny and you got it from a certain game and, like, you know, it means very important to you, I ain't touching that. You know, I shit you not, my first shiny was ever, what was it, a Medicham. And I remembered I was stoked, like, I don't even know what the hell this thing is, but I'm gonna catch it. I don't even like the Pokemon, but I caught it. I don't remember if I like traded it or sold it or whatever. If it's a legendary, then yes. And that I can see that logic. But my general understanding is like, let's say hypothetical situation. Let's say I'm playing Pokemon Fire Red, and I found a shiny Rattata, and I caught it. And then let's say I went to, let's say, Pokemon Platinum, where, you know, finding a Rattata is a lot harder to find, but I found a shiny Rattata and I caught it. Is the Rattata from the Leaf Green more valuable than Pokemon Platinum because it's more rarer? With that also being said, could you argue that based off of the Pokemon region it was found, the percentage of the chance of you finding it, and you know what, I'll take it even a step further, the type of Pokeball you used to caught it, would that also increase the value of it? I'd say yes, and I agree with that too. And of course, like I said before, like, you know, if you have a Pokemon that you just personally like, I ain't touching you. You like that little shit, then bygones be bygones. But I feel like in terms of like, I mean, granted, I'm probably thinking of like a, oh, hey, you got a bounty on that shiny Pokemon you're looking, well, I'll hunt it for you. Or have that kind of dumb mindset. But I think it would be interesting, and maybe this could be like manipulated in some way. I hope it doesn't, but I kind of like the idea of a community where you put a bounty on a certain Pokemon. Let's say I want a shiny Latias in a Love Ball, and someone has to record themselves hunting the Latias, finding said Latias, and catching said Latias in the Love Ball, and, you know, say, hey, I got this Pokemon for you, it's right here, here's my proof, and, you know, give me my reward or whatever. Which I don't think it's too crazy, because apparently I remember hearing something way back, apparently Guitar Hero had itself a challenge, a bounty if you will, where if you played a game on perfect or just completing it, there was like a $100-$200 reward essentially. And I think I remember hearing about that because apparently some people were cheating. But that, I think that general idea got me the idea of what if people made bounties for shiny hunting. Now granted, I'm assuming people are not going to spend like $500 on a pixelated PNG with a different shade of color, but I think it would be an interesting idea to just like, yeah, I hunted it, here you go. But who knows, it might just be my opinion, but I've been always wanting to find someone that could argue with my critique, just to see how I can get the other opinion. Either that or for conversation's sake. Take it to a drama court. Oh shit, I actually might consider that. If I can set it up right, I would. The problem is that I'm pretty sure, one, if I did find people that were like, you know, this level of intelligent is gonna be super rare. Worst case scenario, I'm dealing with like a bunch of 5-year-olds that like know nothing about like the detail, the effort, the value of the attempt to get such a thing. Imagine if Shiny Hunters did a whole set of all shinies in all balls. Oh dear lord. Honestly, like there's, I mean, to be fair, if it's like Master Balls, that's gonna be really fucking easy. Depending on what game you are, because you could use a glitch that I've done at least one version of a glitch where you can duplicate objects. So I wouldn't find that to be a problem. But then you get to like something like the Love Ball, the, you know, regular Pokeball, or dare I even say the Luxury Ball. It's gonna be a bitch to do. The reason I say that is because I have spent like, I mean, shoot, when did I started this, the Ribbon Master Challenge? I don't remember. I want to say last year. And as I continue my journey, I also doing some side stuff. So I'm shiny hunting legendaries on the side. However, because I was being ballsy, actually, no. Let me take 5 steps back. So long story short, last year, and I'm still doing it today, there is a challenge where you need to play from Pokemon Coliseum to Gale of Darkness, and then from that game onward, you need to acquire every known ribbon. And I was playing Gale of Darkness. However, you can get the Shadow Lugia. And of course, me being me, I was like, you know what? I want to challenge myself. I want to catch it on Luxury Ball. Mainly being, 1, the Luxury Ball looks really, really nice. 2, you can only get one of them in the game. You can't buy or acquire more. And 3, the catch rate of a Luxury Ball is the equivalent of a Pokeball. So, needless to say, it ain't easy. Apparently, I'm not the only one that's done this, which honestly encouraged me more to do it. Actually, I did record this, I think it was 87 attempts, I managed to catch it. And of course, ever since that forward, I decided to do shiny hunting, but with the sole purpose of catching it in a Luxury Ball. And I've caught, let me see, I've caught not Giratina, which I was begged, like that was the one thing I wanted to get out of anything, but I failed. I only got it in a Master and an Ultra Ball, and I got pissed off on that. I did get, what was it? A Rayquaza, a shiny Rayquaza in a Luxury Ball, a shiny Groudon and Kyogre in a ball. However, I didn't record my proof of catching it by the other 2. I'd pay to get a shiny Spriggy in a Heal Ball. I tried over a week once and I didn't get it. Oh, wait, Spriggy? Like Sprigatito? Hold up, I gotta figure out what a Spriggy is. I'm thinking of Spoink for some reason. Oh, you mean like Sprigatito? The weed cat? I mean, shoot. I mean, I think I've been wanting to shiny hunt Sprigatito at one point in my life. Yeah, I just can't spell. I'm just glad I just figured it out, but shoot, honestly, I'm pretty sure if I have another what is it, shiny hunt stream set up, I might consider doing that. Don't even care how much it's worth. It could be literally free for all I care. Just something to do. Either that or I'm just gonna continue shiny hunting these fucks. Though I could multitask. Just open Pokemon Go and caught me self in Ekans. Nice. My favorite because it's the only game I played fully and named it after my old cat Magic. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so honestly, it sounds like a fun challenge. And to be fair, I do have a bit of extra methods to... Wait a minute. Wait, hold up. I gotta check. I gotta do some math real quick. Pokemon sandwich. I don't think it does. Damn. I thought the shiny egg method would actually increase the shinies on eggs, but no. That makes sense. Let me see. Cerebi. What do we got? I want to see the actual, like, math of how much of a chance the shiny is. Because there is the Masuda method. There's also the... I think it also applies to the shiny charm, but I'm not sure on that. My favorite, because it's the only game... Okay. Oop. Senchu reminded me to go on. Don't know what that meant. Wait. Species is same. All right. Effective egg rating. What? Alright, nothing. Passing egg moves, no. There are multiple methods of shiny hunting. Oh yeah, no, there is a shit ton. Like, even I'm dumbfounded of how many methods there are. Though, to be fair, there are different ways to go about it. Or more specifically, certain games have their own method. I mean, the most common ones are literally just running around till you found out, or you do what's called a soft reset, where you literally just, oh hey, I'm walking up, it's a giant Darkrai, but it's not a shiny. Reset the entire game, turn it back on, and then, you know, walk up and then just rinse and repeat. There is the egg method, which there's just a shit ton of math, but as long as you're doing what's called the Masuda method, it's practically fair to a certain extent. But then there's a bunch of other ones like chaining, fishing, blah blah blah, a bunch of crap later, which, you know, have their own ups and downs, which I would like to try them all just so that I can get a feel of it. Though to be fair, the only ones I've done so far is running around aimlessly and soft resetting for legendaries and event Pokemon. And for these two. Let's see. Though there is one thing I would recommend in terms of like trying it out of shiny hunting. Now, to be fair, I feel like there's controversy about this one, but honestly, I don't give two shits about it. So, well, actually, depending on how you set it up, but blah, blah, blah. So, there's two easy ways to shiny hunt, in my opinion. Number one is to play games like Legends EA and just keep running around. I don't encourage people playing Legends EA unless you're buying a pre-copy or someone that already pre-owned it. Mainly because I have a big whole list of why I don't encourage Nintendo for creating crap and half-assed stuff and, you know, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, that's just my whole beef. My second option would to do emulators, because that's essentially what I'm doing. More specifically, excuse me, using the breeding method in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Or if you want something to do more advanced, I recommend Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. Specifically, what's called the Cute Charm glitch. And it's honestly, I've had a blast with it, but I never kept any of the Pokemon except for one. And the Cute Charm, it basically runs like this. Every game you play, you have a trainer ID, which is kind of like a set of barcodes that shows, yeah, this is your Pokemon, or this is you, this is your Pokemon, blah blah blah. You also are receiving a secret ID for, I believe, like additional security measures or some crap like that. I don't remember the details, but anyways, how it works is that when you play the game, it's judging off of your ID and special ID and a shit ton of math that I'm not going to waste everyone's time on. However, when it came to Gen 4, there was a glitch where if you had a trainer ID and a secret ID that are almost identical, and you had a Pokemon like Clefairy or Jigglypuff that had the ability Cute Charm, which essentially says that if that Pokemon is up front, the Pokemon with the opposite sex will be more attracted to encounters. And now, because of that particular glitch, it actually increases the chance of finding shinies down to 1 out of 8. 1 out of 8 chances to find a shiny. That freaking low. Which, for a person that, you know, hey, you've been shiny hunting for a shit ton time, you're getting frustrated, or, you know, hey, you want to try shiny hunting the first time and you want to, you know, put your toes into it, I highly recommend you do it at least once. Whether you keep the shinies or not, I don't personally care. But I will say there are a few hiccups when it comes to this. Mainly being the Pokemon has to have a split between a male and female. Because I learned that the hard way. Because it has to have a difference between a male and female. If it is it cannot be a male, it's stuck as being a female, or it doesn't have a gender, the trick will not work. Which is actually kind of hilarious, because I've been wanting, and I technically still want it today, even though I already got my hands on it. I've wanted a shiny Kangaskong. And I remember I was streaming this, where I was shiny hunting the Kangaskong with the Cute Charm glitch. And after shiny hunting in the Safari Zone for about, I want to say, an hour or two, I had to stop and realize, why is this not working? Let me go to freaking Grok to see if Grok can explain this to me, why it's not working. And then lo and behold, Grok was like, buddy, you fucked up. You know, this only applies to you know, a split between male and females. You're stuck with a female, and you know that's not gonna work. The math ain't mathin'. And then, of course, me being like, well, dang, I've been skipping all of these shinies. I just want that one. Well, damn. Want to see my WIP? All right, yeah, whip it out. Or WIP it out. But if you want something that's more, I guess, satisfying, you can go down to Pokemon Crystal, where if you breed, so basically how, again, I'm not going to explain the math because it's boring, but basically in Pokemon Crystal, they, introduced the whole breeding mechanic where you can breed to a Pokemon to get an egg. If one of those Pokemon that you are in the daycare is a shiny, your shiny chances increase into, I believe it was like 1 out of 100, and I think it was like 62 or something really, really slow. However, if you have something like a shiny Ditto and you bred it with any other Pokemon that matches, you would be increasing it to 1 out of 62. What emulators am I using? I'm using a mix between Melon DS and the ones that are on the side playing Pokemon Fire Red. I have used a bot, which is called, where is it called? Should be called BizHawk. So if you're looking for like something to just have it run on the side, I recommend BizHawk because that's like the only one that has a specific bot setup. However, it's only limited to the 3rd gen and under. But if you're looking for, hey, I want to, just get into it, the best ones I recommend for you is actually, let me pull it up real quick. If you're looking to play games like Generation 1, 2, and 3, I recommend the MGBA. And then if you want something for like Generation 4 or in the DS or basically just the DS era, I recommend Melon DS, which, you know what, I'll take the luxury as well. I'm going to type it into the chat so that you guys can find it if you guys choose to. So those are the ones I have used, and I have, kind of gotten a general idea of how versatile they are. There is a few things that you might need to learn, though I honestly recommend that you just learn it from, trial and error. Though, keep in mind, there is a chance you might accidentally delete your save files. So an additional thing I will recommend, actually, no, I'm gonna take back what I just said. I heavily recommend you get what's called PK Hex, which all it is that it's basically a Pokemon managing tool. And actually, you know what? Shoot, I can do you guys one better. Hold up. Yeah, filthy ant. All right. Let me do. All right. I'm gonna pull it up just so that you guys can take a good look. All right. Oh wait, hold up. What do we got, Goo? Oh damn, that's nice. Damn, a shit ton of details. Wait. Oh, nice. All right, but anyways, I'm losing everything. All right, so basically PX, or actually I'm just gonna cover this up temporarily. It took you all day, I bet. All right, so real quick, I'm just gonna show you guys. So with PK Hex, like I said, it's literally just a managing tool. And what you can do, let me just go ahead and pull up a simple game file. Let's do, you know what, let's do this game, Pokemon Soul Silver. So for here, it can literally manage all the Pokemon that you have in your party, all the Pokemon you've had in your bank or your boxes, which you guys can already see how long I've been doing this. But that's a story for another day. But you can also check event flags, you can check for items, you can edit, you can alter, you can literally add a Pokemon outright, which again would fall under cheating, which I don't recommend, because cheatings are for schmucks. But in terms of like saving, managing your files and all that stuff, I highly recommend you guys get it. It's just one of those small things that helps save your ass in the long run. Not to mention, there are a few problems that I've actually come across where Pokemon are not qualified to go into the later games. Like, hypothetically, hey, you want these Pokemon to go into Pokemon Home later down the line in your life. Well, the problem is that there's a bunch of filters and regulations that certain Pokemon have to meet. If not, then they can never go in. Or they're just going to be erased or something like that. So I don't know if they're going to fully update it, but I know there was a few things I could have done, or I can do, where they added a system where it basically looks at the Pokemon, looks at whatever is, you know, illegal or not wrong or blah, 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 and just immediately corrects it. So it is transfer safe, which is something I'm going to have to do later on. But yeah. Also, if I've been like dumping way too much information, do let me know, because I feel like I did it like a little bit too much. It's a curse. Just how it is of me not finding a damn shiny. Oh, that's my back. Gyarados, give me luck. Oh, actually, funnily enough, I will say this. If you guys are still looking into doing emulators, if you guys want to, and I highly and again, another thing I would recommend, you can find a way to have your save files on your phone, because there are like really good apps like Delta where you can literally play emulators on your phone. And if I remember correctly, you can hook it up to your, what is it called? Google Docs drive. So your save file will be saved from both games, or both computer and your phone. Though I don't think I've ever managed to make that work, as far as I'm aware. know there's something here. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Feel nothing. Where is it? There you are. Oh, do you mean... Wait, you got a question? What safe sites you know where to get the ROMs from? That's a good question. So as far as I'm aware... Actually, no, wait, no, I do know. There is one, because actually a friend recommended... Shoot, I might as well make it into a... under my Discord. Or, yeah, my Discord second group in terms of, like, recommending... Actually, you know what? Shit, I'll do you guys one better. We'll do this. Where is... Okay, there's nothing there. Okay. I don't know if I'm able to get away with this, but I'm gonna try. Let me see if I can just send this. No, I cannot, because the file's too damn big. Alright, well that sucks. Alright, next attempt. Let me try. Where is... Nope. Where is it? I know there was one site I recommended the best, because I know that one was like the most reliable, though I have dabbled to other sources or other sites that, as far as I'm aware, did not stir me wrong. But I will go ahead and show you the one that I remember as soon as I find the damn thing. Was it this one? No. Where? Damn it, where is it? Ah, here it is. Copy, and then... And you. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and send it to you. So that is what I was sent when I wanted to do more on emulators. So that is the one I would recommend. And I believe, actually, let me see if I can double check. So I believe there's also the exact same site that recommends emulators. Let me double check. And then this one as well. There we go. So there is a bit of a learning curve of how to use the emulators, which again, you can look it up yourself. I kind of had to do that at least once or twice. But as long as you know the general of there is the ROM and then this is your save file, you're practically fine. Also, make sure you make a backup save of your save file in case your computer decides to go renegade and, you know, basically does a self-delete. Because I can tell you from personal experience, a couple of, actually this was last year, my computer decided just full on went full seppuku and just offed itself for no reason. And I remember having to rebuild my computer to make sure it didn't happen again. But a good chunk of my save files and computer memory were gone. So I was lucky enough to have some progress saved, but other games that I was working on, like Pokemon Infinite Fusions, some art projects I made, all of those were just gone. So again, I highly recommend, especially if you want to do like Pokemon gaming and not even just Pokemon gaming, but like emulators and all that crap, you have a separate like a copy save drive. Thoughts on my arts? Oh wait, did I not see it? Oh, I thought I already commented it. It was very good. Very like surprisingly good detailed on the damn hair. Like, very nice. Thanketh. No problem. Though, actually, there is a project I'm oh, fuck hair. What the fuck do you mean by hair? I mean, it was nice. The hair's nice. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I don't know if I can get this to work or not, and I've been wanting to see if I can get more people on this. So I know that originally the Pokemon WFC, which is like basically their basically Wi-Fi equivalent of Pokemon games, they used to shut down. However, this actually is a double bonus when it comes to emulators, because there is a way you can get around it, because people have made their own personal Wi-Fi connection or Pokemon Wi-Fi towers or settings or whatever servers, so that you could trade with friends, make friends, and then do all the stuff that you would do back in the day. And one of the things I wanted to do for a while, or at least I basically now I want to do this, is Pokemon X and Y, because there's a mechanic where if you have friends, they will have their quote unquote your friend's farm, which you can go and depending on the person's like math and something else, they'll have a certain Pokemon in said farm, which you could technically shiny hunt in. Now, whether or not I can get to that point is debatable, but that is a plan I want to do farther down the line. As soon as I finish Generation 4, and then I can finally get out of Generation 4 and into Generation 5. I mean 6. Because I don't need to do 5, because there's no ribbons in Generation 5. hate drawing. Well, yeah. Still nothing. All right. Still nothing. I've been at this shit for 2 hours. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do 2 more. This is the price it takes to get a different colored PNG. Nope. Still nothing. Nope. Shit, I might as well. I might as well do like a little dance or something. You know what? We'll do this. Hold up. I will do the celebratory retardation dance still, just to do something that's different. Do a little gay dance. There we go. All right, and also I gotta line myself back up. There we go. 2, 3. 64. There we go. Whoa, 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 I ain't pulling it out yet. But... Ah, it didn't even show up. I shall now play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. You're welcome. I mean, shoot, if you guys want, you could actually be able to play, back... Okay, at least Goo caught on to my joke. But yeah, you know, you could play the Nintendo 64 and just play Super Mario... Actually, Super Mario 64. Alright, hold up, let me do another dance. There we go. This is the proper dance. This is the proper celebratory dance. Alright, still nothing. Got Mario 64 for the Switch. True. But at least you can do it without, you know... What's it called? Papa Nintendo kind of looking down at you, breathing down your neck. Alright, celebratory dance. Celebratory dance. I don't know why the other two are not responding properly. Oh no, I effed it up. Dadgummit, Steve, I don't care about you. Alright, nothing. Actually, shoot, you could just play Pokemon Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness. Says, let's be honest, they're gonna only bring just Gale of Darkness and not Coliseum. Which, to be fair, I have yet to play that game. So, who knows, maybe it's another streaming opportunity. Or a game to stream. Alright. Alright. Alright, let me try to do the celebratory dance. Da, da, da. Yep, uh-huh. Yep, yep, yep. Oh yeah, I also have merch. Did I not mention that? Oh, you got another whip. Oh, dang. That was fast. I didn't... Actually, that is a good idea for shading. I didn't think of that. That's actually a good idea. I'm gonna have to take that idea. Because normally I add color and then start shading, but I never considered adding shading and then color. I'm gonna have to try that. Alright, anyway, celebratory dance. I shade then color. Yeah, no, I never done that, so I might actually have to give that a try. Alright. There we go. Nothing. All right, I'm just gonna do the zigzag. Maybe that will increase my shiny ritual. Oh shit. Fuck. Here we go. Okay, no shiny, no shiny, no shiny. I'm just hoping for one of these times where I just do like some kind of dumb dance and then just works. All right. I feel like I have to ask the questions just for sheer boredom. No one's not going to be ready for this, especially Goo, because Goo's a simp. But you know, we gotta have to rip this band-aid off. Out of Pokemon and anime alone, what is your best waifu? Now I want to draw, but I also have no creativity. That's what they all say. Bitch, you are a simp. At least I'm willing to own up to it, unlike Goo. But you know, the question still stands. Also, I wouldn't fall under being a simp, because that's the definition doesn't fall under my my nature or habit. If freaking Cynthia walked up to me and asked for $20, I'd say get your own, but also here's a Burger King coupon. That actually does sound like something I'd do. Be like, you can get your own food, but here's a gift. Here's a coupon. I don't simp for anyone in Pokemon, I think. It doesn't have to be Pokemon. It could be trainers. Wasn't there one character that everyone was like melting for? I don't remember. It wasn't Gary Oak, right? No. I don't know. I meant as whole amount, even in games. Ah, that's true. All right. So if it's not in Pokemon, then what about animes or video games? Or you know, why not we just throw in movies? Why don't we? Because I'm trying to even think of. Oh wait, no, I already know what my waifu is. Android 21 Majin form. I will die on this hill. And it will be glorious. Speaking of which, wait a minute, isn't there... I know what I'm hunting next time. Want to list that last forever? Is that a question or a statement or a threat? I don't know what this falls under. I mean, I'm pretty sure my waifu list when it comes to Android 21 will last until the day I fucking die. Which I hope it's not soon. Because someone has to, you know, master, you know, DNA splicing and, you know, DNA alterating so that we can have a real life Android 21 that I will henceforth marry as some Namicon magic bullcrap contract. Probably. Right now, hyperfixated character is Aizawa from... Oh. Wait, isn't Aizawa the guy... Hold on, I gotta remember, because I think I know who you're talking about, but I gotta double check. Because Aizawa is the... Yes, he's the ninja shut-in. I don't know why, but I've heard a lot of people are fixated on that guy in particular. Granted, I have not finished My Hero Academia. Like, I have been meaning to, like, I've been having this damn excuse, like, way too long, and I really need to just shut the fuck up and actually finish the animes I want to finish. But there's so many other animes I want to get done. My Hero Academia is one of them. However, that one is, like, at the very backity back. She wants me to cosplay as Aizawa. Yeah. And? There's no debate. You gotta do it. What else? I need to finish what? I need to catch up on One Piece because I just finished Wano like last year. I've been wanting to jump into Dragon Ball Daima because, you know, respects the man. My Hero Academia, and then I think there was a few new animes that were coming in. Oh, no. I wanted to jump in on Frieren because I've heard it was amazing and it made fun of a certain select people that, of course, I had to watch for that reason only. Oh, wait, I got 100 messages today on stream. Yay. You should totally check my merch because I don't do it that often, or I don't mention my merch often, if not ever. She's surprised with wanting to watch Fire Force. I actually heard Fire Force was good. I believe there was one thing I remember hearing that actually broke the news. In particular for people that are like Karens that were bitching about the show. Might also get into the cosplay of who? Caligo from Welcome to Demon School as well, because I can. Hold up, I gotta see this. Oh, I think I remember hearing about this anime. Yeah, I remember seeing this particular clip, or I've seen clips about it of the when the guy turned into like this weird demon owl bird. Yeah. Saki's pyrophobic and Fire Force focuses on fire. Wait. Yeep. Wait. Wait, who? Psyche's fire phobic. What? Are you still talking about Fire Force? Oh, or are you referring to, I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about. I'm confused. She's afraid of fire and surprised me with wanting to watch Fire Force. Oh. Okay, that's actually interesting and kind of weird. Fire scares me, but I love Fire Force because it's made out of Soul. Yes, I actually do remember it is made by the guy that made Soul Eater. Oddly enough, I actually did remember watching Soul Eater twice. I'm trying to remember. I believe it was a good anime. I mean, I wouldn't call it my top 5 or top 10, but it would be an honorable mention. I'm trying to think, what other good animes have I watched? Wait, what was that one? Hold up, I remember there was this one anime. I forgot what it was. I think it was called Corpse Party. I think it was Corpse Party. Yeah, I can't. I think it was called Corpse Party, and it was essentially just a bunch of. I'm assuming they're like Shinigami or Grim Reapers, but instead of killing people and sending them to the afterlife, they're basically in what are they called? Purgatory, and they dictate whether they were, they earn the right to be reincarnated or go into the void. Soul Eater is great, but the ending is different because the ending ended before the manga did. I actually do remember hearing about that one and how it was just okay. Yeah, they saved the day, and the day is saved, but there was so much that they missed out. Yeah, because I remember hearing about that, but I never actually read the manga to figure out what happened next. Kind of wish I did, but I got not enough time for stuff. I'm trying to think what other animes there were. I know there was probably a good handful. Oh, wait a minute. Inuyasha. If you guys don't remember that one is an oldie, and I would dare say a goodie. Though it is a bitch to watch because it has at least about 100 or 200 episodes. Not to mention a movie that I never bothered watching. Rumor is they make a remake of Soul Eater anime, but not confirmed. 400! There was a spin-off anime, I remember. It was like Soul Eater Not, which was pretty okay. I wouldn't say it was like on par. It was more like a one-off series that honestly wasn't really gonna go anywhere big. But I think that was like the general idea. You know what? Shoot, hold up. I actually have, funnily enough, I have written down every anime I have watched just so that I don't forget. Don't remind me, I hated it. Oh, yeah. Let me take a quick look, because I actually did. No. Oh, here it is, anime list. Oh, damn, how could I forget about this? Akami Got Killed. And, Future Diaries. Those were some nerve-wracking. If you're wanting to deal with more, psychological torment and, the nerve-wracking of your favorite character dying. It took me 3 times before I watched it all. Yeah. Understandable. What else? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. There's nothing I need to say that hasn't been said. Specifically the Brotherhood. The original one was pretty doo-doo, and honestly, good for them for making a better version. I never finished Future Diaries. Oh, you know what? I don't know if it counts as a bittersweet ending. I'm gonna be frank, I don't know if it falls under that or not. But it's pretty good. What else? Inuyasha. What else? Fairy Tail. Okay. I'm actually going down my list, and one of it was Fairy Tail, which I'm gonna be frank, I liked it for the first half, or I dare say the first quarter, and then ever since that, it felt like a chore to watch the rest. I don't know, it might be me, but I'm willing to believe that I'm not the only one that finished the end of Fairy Tail and was glad it was over. I always get the same place and then distracted. Yeah. I think they added a new series to Fairy Tail where I guess they have Natsu's kid. I think I remember hearing about that. Which, I mean, I knew it was gonna happen, but, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna be butthurt about it. Dadgum, there was a shit ton I've watched. Oh yeah, Black Butler. I never liked Black Butler. It got way too boring. The only times it was cool is when they actually brought in the fight scenes and, you know, the deeper shock value, but the rest is just kind of bland. What other... Man, I'm just going down the damn list of all the animes I've watched and just throwing my thoughts out. What else? Kill la Kill was pretty good. There was... Oh, wait, where is it? I just saw it. No. Ah, Berserk. Wait. One of the first animes I remember watching was Maid-sama. Wait, are you talking about the Dragon Maid? Wait, halfway through the season 1, it goes away from the manga and then back to the circus of words into manga canon again. Oh, you're not talking about the Dragon Maid. Wait. Is that... Hold up. Is that the one where it was like a cafe where there's just a bunch of maids? Sama. Yes! I remember watching this. I don't remember why I watched it, though. I think I got bored one time and just like, hey, I saw a few things that looked interesting, and then just got hooked on it until the end. Either that or there was something that was like really funny and I was like, you know what, I gotta see this for myself. I do remember watching it, though I think it said I watched to the end, but I don't remember if I wrote that right, because I don't remember the ending. Or actually, no, wait, it's probably one of those animes where the manga continues to go, but it doesn't continue on with the anime. So it might actually it might be continuing, but of course the anime doesn't like to continue. Shoot, I want to keep going down because this is fun. Let's see. I don't even remember half these. Stray Dogs, I remember. And then what was it? Berserk. Where else? Actually, have you guys even watched Berserk? Or at least any version of Berserk. Except the one when they did 3D, and that was just dog shit. Question, sub or dub? Oh, that's a good question. So, I remembered back when I was into my, like, full-on anime hype train, where I would just watch episode after episode after episode. I don't remember when I started converting from dub to sub. I dare say I was watching it in dub. It helps with my next question. I haven't seen any Berserk. I see. So I'm pretty sure I've watched Berserk on the dub. And then when I watched, I believe that it was the 2016, I think I remember watching it with subtitles. Though I do not recommend the 2016 because they had this weird thing with the animation and it was like 3D and it just looked ugly as hell. Like really, really bad. And damn it, now I'm damn sad because I remembered the actual author that wrote Berserk actually passed away due to stress. So, ever watched Pandora's Heart? I never got a dub. I loved it when I was younger. Pandora's Heart? I don't think I've heard of that one. Hold up. Pandora's Heart. What the fuck? I have not seen this. Wait a minute. No, I have not seen this before. What the? Is this like vampire lovesick child puppy? I have no idea. What the hell? I'm waiting for season 2 of The Skeleton Knight in the Other World. I think I've heard of that one. I don't remember if I've actually like full on watched it. But isn't that one like the isekai of a guy that got into a game and he forgot that his character was a skeleton that he can't really like take off? So he has to wear a mask and then have like all this. It's an Alice in Wonderland. Yep, it's an Alice in Wonderland shit. Yep. I think I remember watching like a good handful of them on YouTube when it was available at the time. But then I never found the rest and never got invested that deep. Honestly, if Twitch wasn't a bitch baby or YouTube in the same sense, I would definitely stream watch anime if I could. Especially like what is it? Dragon Ball Daima or JKK. Which that actually reminds me, I do need to watch JKK at some point in my life. Make a day and stream in Discord. Ah, that's a fair point. I could stream it in Discord. Same, I'd have houses of content if I could. Hours. Maybe. Alright, let me check my bots. Let me check my botties. Alright. Oh, damn, we're already in the triple digits. And let me see. 6 encounters of Tauros, 9 encounters of Dragonair, and 6 counts of Pinsir. And 34 on Kangaskhan. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a little... Never mind, I'm not gonna do the dance. Alright, I'm gonna do a little dance. Alright. Are you pleased with the dance, madam? Will you be yellow? No, you're not. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna do another dance. And then... boop. Oh, damn it. The dance provided me nothing. Maybe I need to be more enthusiastic. Oh, wait. More dancing. Screw you, Steve. I have messed. I watched this all up. Alright. Oh. I will keep dancing every once in a while. Hopefully it will be the way. The true way of actually... Wait. Oh, I thought I saw a shiny. I forgot to do the dance. Damn it. Alright. The dance... or something. The mindless dance of, I don't know, seduction. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna do something stupid. Maybe it's the fact that I have a Pokemon that is so fearsome. So I'm gonna switch into something more... This is very hard to do it. Yeah, it's fine. Uh-oh. Damn. Alright, well, I tried. Alright, I'm about 5 more attempts and I actually do need to wrap up this stream, so... Wish the lucks upon me, or something, I don't know. Alright, that's... the first attempt. Second attempt. Nope. Let's go with third. I pray for some form of God, I guess. Yeah. I don't recommend the Buddha. He's kind of a silent talker. He never took my calls. Alright, I've already lost count. I'm gonna call this the third. Alright, fourth attempt. Oh shit, we got a shiny! Hold up! We got a shiny Doduo! I mean, granted, it's not the shiny I was looking for, but we got something. I'll take it. Alright. Now I gotta make sure I don't kill it. Oh, actually, hold up. Real quick. This is... So, 233 encounters of a Doduo. And now we got it. Uh-oh. Yeah, unless it fails. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare, you son of a bitch. Okay, good. I might as well just throw another one. I might as well. Don't you dare. Don't you do. Don't. Okay, good. Alright, so, any ideas of what we should name said bird? Any takers? Oh, it's a female. Something... Roadrunner? Wait, is Roadrunner canonically a female? I always figured Roadrunner's a may... Shit, I'm looking this up now. Hold up. Roadrunner... Cartoon... Sex... Oh, hold up. You know what? Let me take gender. That sounds less creepy. Is Roadrunner... Okay, Roadrunner is actually male. That honestly should have made more sense. Alright, Alright, let's go with... Hold on, let me move this out of the way. Yeah, let's go with... I guess Roadrunner's fine. Wait. What about... Hold on, this is gonna be funny. Oh, shit. Hold up. This is gonna be good. Shh. Wait, did I not type it in? Street... Oh, I don't think I can do it. I was gonna say Streetwalker. All right, hold up. I can get away with this. Hold up. Street. Damn it. Hold up. Street walk. There we go. All right, and then I need to. I'm gonna have to retire. And then save. All right. Final attempt for the legends. And then I actually do need to get off. Yes. Waku Waku. Oh, that actually would have been funnier. Oh well. Alright. And no shinies today. Alright. So I'll go ahead and turn this off. I'll turn... Let me slowly turn them all off real quick. Ooh. No, just a Goldine. And... Paris. Alright. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and slowly shut down. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for following. I will try to announce my new schedule, probably Sunday, if not Monday. And just wanted to check last time. All right, anyways, I gotta get going. Actually, hold up. Let me check if I have anyone else that I know is streaming and do a raid, because I haven't done that in forever. And sadly, no, I do not have anyone I know is streaming. Well, tough titties. Anyways, I gotta get going, so